Body found at shopping center in Mandeville. The body of a man who was believed to have been homeless was discovered at Manchester Shopping Center in Mandeville on Thursday morning. So far, the deceased has not been identified. Preliminary reports are that shortly before 6 a.m. the police were called to a section of the shopping center after a passerby stumbled upon the body. The scene was processed and the body was subsequently removed to the morgue for an autopsy at a later date. Police investigations continue into the discovery. Two dead in Clarendon crash. Clarendon, Jamaica. 2 people are dead and 3 others injured following a motor vehicle accident along the Osborne Store Main Road in Clarendon on Tuesday afternoon. Preliminary reports reaching Observer Online are that 2 vehicles were traveling in the opposite direction, one allegedly to the airport when the incident occurred. 5 people were rushed to hospital where 2 of them were pronounced dead and 3 others admitted in serious condition. It is alleged that a foreign nation was among the deceased. Bike purchase turns deadly, man robbed, killed and dumped. 3 months after a man was robbed and killed when he went to Tivoli Gardens in Kingston to purchase a motorcycle, a taxi operator has been charged with his murder. The deceased 32-year-old Ricardo Blackwood, otherwise called Andrew, of Rasford Avenue, Kingston 13, was found dumped on Dyke Road in Portmore, St. Catherine in January. In addition to the murder charge, the accused taxi operator John Voy Black 30 of Todd Lane in Kingston is also facing charges of robbery with aggravation and illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. Reports from the Portmore police are that about 4 p.m. on January 20, Black and other men allegedly robbed Blackwood in Tivoli Gardens when he went to purchase the motorbike. The men then reportedly took him to a car where the police alleged he was shot and killed and dumped on Dyke Road. His body was found by the police. The police said 3 weeks ago, on April 6, Black was taken into custody. On April 21, he was pointed out in an identification parade and slapped with 3 charges a day later. The police said Black's court date has been finalized. Woman attacks female inspector with stone at police station. St. Catherine, Jamaica. A female police inspector had to seek medical attention on Friday after she was reportedly assaulted and hit in the head with a stone by another woman. The dramatic incident took place in front of the Spanish Town police station in St. Catherine. Police have since launched a search for the woman who fled after the incident. Observer Online has learned it is believed that the woman is of unsound mind. Information reaching Observer Online is that about 3 p.m. a little boy was seen walking across the entrance of the police station without the company of an adult. The police inquired about the parents of the little boy. When the accused walked towards the child and hit him in the face, the inspector intervened and was slapped by the accused, who walked away. The accused is then alleged to have flung 2 stones at the police inspector, one of which hit her in the right side of her head and causing a wound. The cop was assisted to the Spanish Town Hospital where she was treated and released. The incident drew several curious onlookers. Nicki Minaj hails Skeng Tommy Lee's Protocol as the baddest song in the years. Super bass rapper Nicki Minaj has hailed Skeng and Tommy Lee's Sparta's Protocol as the baddest song to be released in the years. The Trinidad-born queen of rap made a comment under the trap-infused dancehall song video on YouTube, which has over 23 million views since it released in November 2021. "Them now run them black, and when we pull up them off run left that," she wrote on Saturday, quoting Tommy Lee Sparta's line from the track. The diamond-selling rapper added several fire emojis and concluded, "Baddest song to come out in years." During a Twitter space last September, when she declared an interest in dancehall artist Intense, Minaj shared that when she likes a new artist, she becomes interested in who they are as a person and admits to satisfy her interest by watching their interviews and exploring more of their music. According to her, this may result in her following them on social media or maybe not. "With some people, I'll hear their music and I'll look up them a little more and I'll be like, I really like this person as a human. And obviously, I've followed a lot of Jamaican people because they're funny, they're dope, and I effing love what they're doing," the Barb's Queen said at the time. According to YouTube Music Chart and Insights, Skeng's the second most viewed artist in Jamaica over the last 12 months, behind Chronicler, who is number 1. Besides Protocol and Gunman Shift, Skeng's top songs in the platform are Evan Passport with Intense, Street Cred, Life Changes, and Burp. He has been keeping himself busy in the UK by doing live shows and with the release of the single London, which has over 1.5 million YouTube views. Meanwhile, Tommy Lee's party is 1 year into 3-year prison sentence after pleading guilty to possession of an illegal gun and ammunition. After he was sentenced in March 2021, a police source reportedly said that the gun was linked to 2 murders and 3 cases of shooting with intent. Sparta's lawyer, Donahue Martin, has strongly denied his client's involvement in any murder or act of violence, and there have been no additional charges. Jah Cure returns to court next Monday ahead of new trial for attempted murder. While the trial triggered by an appeal lodged by the Netherlands Public Prosecution Service against Jah Cure acquittal on attempted murder charges is still months away, there is no pro forma court date scheduled for May 17 for the Behind These Prison Walls singer. Tosca S., press officer of the Netherlands Public Prosecution Service, explained to Dancehall Mag that the court date is not a substantial hearing and a mere formality in the Dutch justice system. During the pro forma hearing, a judge will decide on continuing the detention of the suspect while the prosecution is preparing the case. If the judge decides to detain the suspect longer, this will be a period of 90 days, after which by law either the case must go on trial or another pro forma hearing has to take place. The acquittal trial of the case will probably be months from now, S explained. The pro forma is a short formal matter, usually 10 to 20 minutes or so, to decide if the suspect should be kept in detention because Dutch law dictates that is reviewed every 90 days. In March 2022, Jah Cure, 43, whose real name is Sikaturi Alcock, was acquitted of an attempted murder charge but convicted of the lesser offense of attempted manslaughter on March 22 in relation to the stabbing of a promoter over unpaid money in October 2021. He was sentenced to 6 years in prison in the Netherlands.